Hi, my name is Jim Zaida, Loss Prevention Department, North Waterloo Farmers Mutual Insurance. North Waterloo Farmers Mutual has been in business for over 137 years as a significant provider of rural property and casualty insurance and a dominant insurer in the farm marketplace. Our success at North Waterloo comes from our independent broker distribution system, providing you with quality products and service and long-term relationships. One of those key services and a major part of our company's success over the years has come from our loss prevention program, which has been in place for over 50 years. Today we have 10 fully trained loss prevention technicians strategically located across the province to service our policyholders and brokers' needs. Our loss control technicians have extensive training and experience in performing agricultural and commercial and residential inspections. With today's fast pace, changes in codes, products, high-tech equipment, building designs, ventilation and heating, continuous education and recertification is one of the ways our loss control staff keeps current and remains a valuable asset to our policyholders and brokers. You actually face exposures to losses every day. We have the expertise and the experience at North Waterloo to help you identify those major hazards and reduce your exposure to catastrophic loss. Now you're probably wondering, how does the process go? What specific areas do we focus in on? Well, the process goes like this. You will receive notification from your broker advising North Waterloo would like to provide you with a free, value-added loss prevention inspection. Shortly afterwards, you will receive a call from one of our loss prevention inspectors to arrange a suitable time for an inspection. At your property, our inspector will show up as per the arranged appointment and will supply you with a business card, full photo ID, and drive a marked company vehicle. An important part of the inspection is obtaining new information about your home, business, important changes that may have taken place since our last visit. We encourage our policyholders to take the time to accompany our inspector and to ask questions during the inspection process. Our loss control inspector will also obtain updated photos of your home and business and will complete a site diagram footprint showing the distances between buildings and fire separation. Now that our loss control inspector has gathered any new information and has completed a site diagram, updated their photos, it's time to complete the physical inspection. When completing the physical inspection of your home, farm or business, commercial operation, we look at each individual building and take into account the following. Key inspection points that we look at are the overall housekeeping of the entire property, individual buildings inside and out, the building's structural integrity of the building roof system, siding, windows, etc., the building's electrical equipment, building's plumbing system, building's heating and air conditioning system, and the building's current usage. Any liability concerns on the overall property and specific individual buildings. Now let's go complete an inspection. We've now come in the basement and we've located the heating system. It is a 2 millimeter 14 gauge tank. Now today's standards under the B139 code requires that all new installations be 2.5 12 gauge tanks. One of the deficiencies I see right away is that this is not a continuous one-piece line. This line actually has a joint in it. It creates another area for possible leaks. It is a side discharge, not a bottom discharge tank. The problem with side discharge tanks is the discharge area on the tank is 2 inches from the bottom. That allows moisture to be trapped in the tank and never gets out of the tank and eventually cause rusting and pitting from the inside out. We would actually end up recommending to the homeowner that eventually in the very near future they should replace this tank with a new 12 gauge bottom discharge tank and a one continuous line running to the furnace supplying the fuel oil. Now let's take a look at the furnace. I'm now having a look at the oil furnace, and it's nice to see that things are clean and in good order. I don't see any oil leaks. What's really nice to see is this homeowner actually has an annual service contract in place with his fuel distributor, which means the furnace is serviced annually, and I can see here that it was just recently serviced February 2011. Looking at this installation and the furnace, I have no concerns. And I think now we'll move on and take a look at the electrical system. We're now taking a look at the electrical system in the home. and things look very good there as well. We're looking at a 200 amp breaker panel system. It's well labeled. Everything's marked for what it represents. Taking a close look at the wiring, we can see that it's all copper wiring. There's no mixture of aluminum and copper, which is something we don't like to see. So one of the things we do when we do an inspection is we take the opportunity to do a thermal image scan on it. And I'm just going to do that right now. Check, make sure that there's no overheating breakers or connections in this panel. So we're now scanning the panel with our thermal imaging camera, looking for any hot spots. Everything looks to be in good condition. No anomalies have been detected, so things look good. Electrical system looks to be in good shape and working fine. When our inspector has completed their assessment, they will take the time, either during or at the end of the inspection process, to sit down and share with you their findings and recommendations. Inspection recommendations may be left with you at the time of the inspection and a copy forwarded to your insurance broker. So in summary, our loss prevention inspection objective is to provide our policyholders and brokers with a value-added preventative maintenance program that will identify serious hazards and defects, reducing your exposure to financial losses and injuries. For a listing of our independent brokers in your area, please go to our webpage at www.nwfm.com. Thank you for joining us today, and we hope we've answered all your questions as to what to expect in a loss prevention inspection at North Waterloo Farmers Mutual Insurance. By working together, we can all make a difference. And remember, your peace of mind is our bottom line.